This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Oh guys, the girls are literally coming out with handfuls of clothes, but welcome y'all. I jumped onto the bandwagon. We got baby bangs now, but I feel like I'm giving more pinup girl than anything. We lost the sweater because we are going to the Disneyland for thrifters. One of y'all tagged me on TikTok, and it's essentially this store with, I think it's like a back room with a crap ton of clothes. It's like a literal mountain of clothes, and you just have to like rummage through everything. But this TikTok already blew up, and there's a whole bunch of girlies here already. So, ooh, look, this is already so cute. I think we're gonna come across a lot of Y2K goodies. This is just like right outside of it. It's called All Things and More. Okay, let's go inside.
Here.
Does it have alcohol in it?
Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
Here, I'll go talk with them.
You like it or not?
I love it.
This is Shantae, she's gonna take you to the backyard.
Come on, girl. Let's go.
Hey, how's it going?
Paradise.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna shake her ass all the way
You
to
only get
Yeah.
one ticket to go.
You like it?
Unfortunately, they don't sell Ozempic here. But welcome to paradise. It's like nothing else better than this place.
literally heaven.
Men's clothes over here and right there. Everybody jumps up there and
So it's okay
yeah.
if I do a little climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
That's
Thank
really
you.
great.
The wall. It was so sweet, but two girls were already at the top of this clothes mountain, and they literally gave me a lift to join them at the very top. And I love that there were like a lot of people there already, but the vibes weren't competitive. Like nobody was acting like they had to dig really fast to find the cute pieces. Everyone was chill, minding their own business, but it was very quiet. Like there was no music playing because we're outside. The roof that you're seeing right now, it's literally just like a little piece of metal. And so any conversation you had, they were gonna hear you. And that's why I'm doing voiceovers right now. It did take me a minute of rummaging until I found something that I truly saw myself wearing. So I came across this shirt. It's by the brand Delia's. It is a little bit different and outside of my style, but I saw the potential. I came across a Halloween costume, but it's a little past Halloween for that. I honestly came across a lot more modern clothing than anything and just a handful of vintage, but it honestly just feels like a random bale that was busted open and just thrown into the pile. So you really didn't know what you were gonna find because there was a little bit of men's, women's, kids clothing, and in a variety of sizes. So I came across everything from like small up into plus sizes, but it's gonna test your patience. I really wasn't coming across cute pieces. If you are looking for cute clothes, I have plenty of it. If you jump over to my website, twinna.com, that's where you can find my mystery bundles, where I can bless you with super cute clothes based off your aesthetic. I only have my website all thanks to today's video sponsor, which is Squarespace. They empower individuals to create an online web presence, but also launch their passion project. So my passion project has been curating mystery bundles based off your Depop likes and your Pinterest boards. Squarespace can help you make a professional website to sell tangible items, digital items, or even offer a service. Obviously, I use mine as an online store, but when I do have listings of like certain items, I make sure that the inventory is showcased with images and descriptions. I also use a Squarespace commerce platform to manage inventory, orders, and analytics. Squarespace also makes receiving payments very easy. It's literally a click of a button. When you set up Squarespace payments, you give your customers more options and methods to pay. They'll be able to use Klarna, their debit card, Apple Pay, Afterpay if they're located in the US and Canada, and also ClearPay if they're located in the UK. Squarespace also has a feature where you can connect your social and multimedia accounts. So on my website, at the very tippy top there, I have little icons that are direct links to my IG, my TikTok, and my YouTube. It's easier access to get to my platforms, but also great for outreach. If you want to check out Squarespace, there is a free trial waiting for you at squarespace.com, but when you're ready to launch, visit squarespace.com/Twinell to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to rummaging through a big mountain of clothes. I had to come down from the tippy top of the mountain. Everything that I was sorting through just It wasn't cute. Things were dated. It was men's clothing, just not things that I would see myself wearing. And I didn't even come across one Y2K piece like the girls did in the TikTok. But you know what was really good? Their shoe section. They had so many vintage pieces that are made in Italy. The soles are barely worn and it was genuine leather construction. I honestly couldn't believe it. I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen these type of shoes at actual thrift stores. They also had a lot of Rocket Dog shoes. I was kind of feeling them a little bit, but it also reminded me of shoes that I would have worn as a tween. I didn't want to get too hung up on the shoes and spend so much time there just because vintage shoes are so unpredictable. I've literally had the soles crumble within the first wear, so I knew for sure I wasn't going to walk away with any shoes, but I at least wanted to check them out, mainly because of FOMO, because I would have hated to see a girl on TikTok post her cute shoe haul from this place, and I would have been so mad if I didn't at least see them first in person. I was a little tempted to get these shoes just because they're screaming 90s, and now that I'm a 90s girl, I need to find shoes to match the fits. It also didn't help that they were in such good condition, not very many scuffs or scratches, and the soles looked freaking brand new. But I was pretty much done in the clothes and shoes area, so it's time to explore other parts of this place. I just hit the jackpot, y'all. I've been wanting to play around with more glasses. I don't think these have like a prescription on them. Okay, these might look a little granny, but I want to go for the whole bayonet, super sexy, like academician siren eye type look. So let's see what we can find and try some on. Looks like these are all by the same brand. It's called Lipstick. They kind of all have the same shape. I just feel like my face is I have a really strong jaw, so I don't think it really fits. Yeah, I'm not Arthur trying to be Wolverine. So silly. Okay, these red ones. Oh, hell no. These are prescribed. Oh my god, these are gonna give me a headache. You can totally tell from the lens, but these would have been so cute, especially because they're colored, but like lower on the nose. That's kind of cute. I'm into it. And then look at the, I don't know glasses anatomy, but I like the little, let me see if I can show you. Look at this detail. I think it's so cute. So I think I'm gonna hold on to these. Actually, I think I might just leave them because they're chipping. They're supposed to be fully black and you can see the silver peeking through a bit. Maybe I can find another pair in better condition. Because look, there's a whole bunch that are still in their packaging. I really like these, y'all. And they're purple. And then look, they have green in them too. Those are super cute. Not Arthur saying that these are giving Rize, which is so true because of the purple color, huh? I like it. To me, I was thinking it was giving like Daphne, but just because of the purple and green. I'm gonna hold on to these. This is a style that I'm looking for, y'all. But I don't want them in purple. And these also don't have any lens in them. I think they were popped out, but this in black or silver, or literally any other color besides purple would be perfect. Do I look dorky?
No, they're cute.
You like them? Yeah. I think they're cute too. Look at these. These are either gonna look super dorky or like artsy fart. That's a no. I spend so much time looking through this box of glasses. I love me a good junk box, especially just because I want to get to the very bottom of it and I don't want to miss anything. It kind of reminds me of those TikToks where people go into thrift stores just to buy the mystery jewelry vases and literally go through it piece by piece. I can seriously watch those for hours. I saw this wall of electronics and I was telling Arthur, oh my gosh, did you see that? Isn't that so awesome? He was like, no, it really isn't. The worst I was thinking, because they're outside, was like, okay, a rat's gonna come over and bite all the power cords, but he was telling me that since they're exposed to the elements, it's faster for them to collect dust and rust, which pretty much makes it not work. But the good thing is that they do have outlets, so that way you can test everything. And Arthur's growing his CRT TV collection even more because he found a working TV here. But I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they do have like a ceiling or some sort of covering, because while you're shopping around, it does look like it's just exposed. But I would be a little careful when you're also looking at the art, just because a lot of it is made from paper or it has like a wooden frame. So that can have some sort of water damage that weakens it. And since everything is so compacted, it's hard to tell if something has mold in it or if it's rotting. The amount of Christmas items that they had was wild. So really perfect for the season. I'm also not sure if this was like a seasonal thing, because if they go just as wild for Halloween decor, oh my gosh, next year I'll totally come back and just pick up things to decorate my loft door. I pretty much wrapped up outside already, so before we take it a little bit closer to inside, I just wanted to kind of walk around and show you really what it looks like, because it's kind of hard to see when it's like clips that are jumping around, but it is a little hard to navigate and walk through, so just be a little cautious of what's around you. And it does get a little bit harder when there's a lot more people trying to go down the same little aisle as you, but truly there's just so much stuff that you don't know what you're gonna find. It's giving junkyard in the best way possible. These look really awesome, and they have a whole bunch of them, so if anyone needs some pink chairs, those would be super cute. I'm tempted to take a payphone, just put it somewhere like randomly on my wall in my apartment. I think that'd be really fun. This was all the clothes that I picked up when I was rummaging up at the very top of the mountain, and you know, I really wasn't excited about anything in particular. So the first one was giving Vanessa Hudgens at Coachella. This green one, I thought it was fun. I've really kind of been into, oh my gosh, what is it called? Decora? It's a Japanese fashion style that reminds me of kidcore on crack. Like, it's crazy. And there's this TikToker that I watch, her name is Cybergirl, and she has these unshed my Decora skin with me. And oh my gosh, the way I feel so overstimulated, and I'm not even wearing any of it. But that green shirt reminded me of her. I was actually a little excited for this brown skirt, especially because it had the brown lace hem, but then looking at the tag, it was actually a plus size, so at least they were size inclusive. The tags are still attached, never worn, so I just left it behind for someone else. This is the area that you're greeted with as soon as you step outside, so it's on the right of the clothes mountain, and so there's like 3 little nooks. In the first one, all men's clothing, so even though it is organized into like shelves and it's on hangers, you still gotta look around and rummage. I was hoping I'd come across pieces that I can thrift flip or anything for Arthur, but really didn't find anything good. The middle area is for jeans, for men's, women's, and kids. I didn't come across anything besides like skinny jeans, and I was so scared. And I don't think it's an irrational fear, but it was really dark here, so you can't really tell, but Arthur was holding up his iPhone light so that I can actually see what I was touching. But I thought I was gonna pet a rat, and y'all always come for me and say that rats are cute, but I promise the rats in downtown LA are a different breed. They're like the size of cats, and they're not scared. They don't scurry away when they see humans. They literally walk to you. I've had a rat run over my feet as I was getting into my car. I've had a rat chase me off the sidewalk. You can't blame me if I'm scared of those furry little things. The last little area here had bed sheets, duvets, pillowcases. I honestly wasn't really feeling it, so I didn't even bother looking that much, but here's a quick walkthrough of what it looked like in the back. You can seriously spend hours just looking, and even if you walk through an aisle once, you walk it a second time and you find something new. It gives the same vibe as the Goodwill bins if they had a storefront and no bins existed. And there's 2 kinds of people who go to the bins: the ones who shop with gloves and the ones who shop without them. So if you're a big germaphobe or super cautious of germs, I would say bring gloves, bring some hand sani, and even a water and snacks too. One thing I didn't see was a fitting room, so if you are going to be headed over here for the clothes, I would recommend wearing something that's easy to try things on over, or even a measuring tape. We've already gone through the clothes, we've checked out electronics, paintings, moving inside. I didn't show it, y'all. We have more of the trinkets. My room is full of so many clowns and carousel horses. I don't think it can take any more, so I didn't film any of it. I went straight into the jewelry. I got a second piercing on my ears. They're fully healed now, so I've been on the hunt for little stud earrings that I can keep in always, but I didn't really find anything that I would like as an everyday earring, and a lot of them were just singles, so without the pair, it would probably work out for like some sort of thrift flip, like putting it all over a tie. But if you're wanting bold, statement costume jewelry, they have plenty of it, but I would probably just like check the backings and the clasp, because a lot of it is vintage or just older, so it's gonna need a really good cleaning and a quality check. But as far as pricing, the cheapest thing we came across was the $1 clothing. The most expensive was Arthur's TV at $40. Arthur's picking up his phone, and the owner gave us a tamal. That's so sweet. But I got my goodies, so let's go home. This might be the smallest haul I've ever showed, so we're just gonna get started. The first item I found is this shirt. It's from the brand Delia's, and you know what? I have been talking for a minute about how I want more simple pieces and basics. And I know it has an all over print, but I don't feel it's like as wild as other clothes that I own. It's almost giving me Bella Swan. It's very homey. It's like a more girly version of a Henley. Y'all are probably gonna hate my pants, but I'm wearing culottes. They're like a capri length. It's just like a little bit more flared out. You know what? I convinced a couple of y'all to like camo. I will do the same with capris. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't. You know, I love and hate vintage, but can I pull this off? Look, I just tore that. Oh my gosh, that was so easy. I think these might have dry rot. Before I test these and then tear them to see if they really have dry rot, I want to at least show you my shoes. I'm wearing Demonias, and I feel like this outfit's awesome. Let's test this out. I'm just gonna put my finger in here. Oh yeah, okay. Give me a second. Let me take these off, dump them before anything else touches them. RIP to those pants. I didn't even get to own them for very long, so now that's gonna be added to my thrift want list. I have to at least find a dupe or something close to it. But here's the next item. I am now a glasses girly. And yes, I know they're purple, but I promise I love these, especially that they have green inside, kind of giving Daphne from Scooby-Doo. And so here is the complete look. I think it's so good, especially because I feel really empty when it comes to my face because yeah, I'm wearing makeup, but oh my gosh, I feel like you can't really tell because I don't know how to do eyeshadow. Anytime I play around with eyeshadows, doesn't matter what color it is, it just kind of looks like I got punched in the face. So the extent of my experimentation with makeup is just lipsticks. Different colored lipsticks, but now with glasses, I feel like we'll be able to level it up. And so there we go. I want to do things that are like super matchy-matchy. They are a little dirty, so I just got to clean them off a bit, but they don't have a prescription so I can see straight through them. I think these are so cute. I love it. So I don't know if this is a longer shirt or like a super mini dress, but it's this top piece here that has flutter sleeves, the little butterfly. So I wanted to go for fairy. Underneath, we've got this little mini skirt that I'm adding for some layers. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing pastel lilac nylons, and then we got some boots. I've been collecting all my polyester skirts and dresses for outfits like these. I love it. I'm so obsessed. And if the whole jacket on the shoulders bothers you, you're just gonna have to live with it because that's part of the look. I totally saw the vision with these glasses, which you're probably looking at these and you're just like, girl, give those back to my abuelita, because what? I know they're lacking in color, but I really like this tiny, tiny little oval shape. And look at this sticker. No way these were $94 back in the day. These literally feel like freaking plastic. So then when we slip these babies on, she's giving girly, she's giving studious. I love it. These again are also a little dirty, but for the top, we have something that's out of my own inventory. I just couldn't sell it. It looks too good on. My little necklace that I designed with Ana Luisa, and this skirt I picked up this weekend while I was out in Las Vegas for ComplexCon. And then for shoes, we have the Parker boots from Unif. And then for reels, I'll put on the jacket. This is literally one of my only like zip up jackets that I wear pretty often. And I picked this up from Goodwill. Let's talk final thoughts on all things and more. The first thing that comes to mind is that I like it. It's definitely a place where you don't know what you're gonna walk out with because you have to rummage. So if you don't like getting down and dirty and going through like literally thousands of clothes, this place probably isn't for you. I did only find 3 things, and Arthur actually walked out with a TV, but I feel like it was more about the experience and like shopping with the other girls. Everybody was talking, was super nice, and also just exploring the space, just trying to figure out what's in this little corner, what's in this little crevice. Really might be the smallest thrift haul I've ever featured on my channel, but like going into this video, I knew that there was a high possibility that this place was gonna be picked through because it just blown up on TikTok. So I knew going into this I wasn't gonna have the same luck as the girls in the TikTok, but there is a lot of controversy going on how this place should have been gate kept. And honestly, I hate thinking like that or even saying it because I'm always on the side of the small business, y'all. It really helps them out, and usually they are minorities. And that business owner was awesome, super talkative, bubbly, and he was encouraging people to vote. But I get it. It's a struggle for us because we're out there fighting, trying to get the cutest pieces. I do think we should test it and maybe go back in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, or when the virality of the video just starts coming to a halt. I'm not gonna give up on them quite yet. If you have gone to All Things and More, let me know down below in the comments how it went for you, and if you did end up finding like any cute pieces. But as always, y'all, thanks so much for watching. I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.